Welcome to today's tutorial for Service A9 platform. Today we will be showing some of the general concepts that you will find across the platform. Cards are boxes used to delimiter data or section of the software. This includes data tables, charts, option sections, or extended information. Some of the standard cards components are header caption, where the software describes what is contained in the box, header buttons, where users can take some action related to the box content. Some of the common buttons are plus sign, used to add a new record on the selected card, minimize restore, used to reduce and/or restore the size of the card, question mark, used to access a brief description of what that card contains, refresh, used to reload data contained in that card. Normally, this is either a grid or a chart. Printer, used to print the content of the card. Most of the data entry across our platform is encapsulated within software cards. These cards contain a number of components that may vary depending on the implementation. However, we will discuss the commonly used cases. Tabs. Tabs are delimiter used to separate each records when doing data entry. In most scenarios, the first tab is reserved to list all the records within a grid. Once a record is opened, the software will create a new tab and isolate that record information within that tab. Main grid. This grid will display records on a table view, allowing the user to glance through all the data related to that box. Some of the common usages on these grids are sorting columns. By clicking a column header, the user can reorder the grid by that column. The software will display a small arrow describing the current order. Clicking an ordered column will invert the order from ascending to descending, or vice versa. Resizing columns. Users can resize the width of a column by moving the cursor in between the middle of the two columns of the header and dragging to the sides. Search columns. Below the header of each column, there is a search field. Users can type to filter the grid by the content of that specific column. Column selection. On the right side of most grids, there is a button to select columns. Here, the user can select what columns to show or hide. Page selection. If the grid contains more records at the bottom of the screen, a display will show additional pages for selection. Here, the users can skip to other pages or groups of records. Edit record. In most grids, there is an action column containing possible actions against that record. Edit action normally opens a tab with the full content of that record. Delete record. Similar to edit, the delete action is normally found within the action columns. This action will first confirm the deletion of that record before proceeding to remove the record. We are hoping this tutorial helped you understand some of the general concepts on our Service A9 platform. Any questions can be emailed to support@oral9.com. Thanks, and have a nice day.